Hello, my name is Frank Silverman. I'm the Executive Director of the Martial Arts Industry Association, and you are watching another Business is Business. I just got done doing a seminar in Oklahoma City at MAIA headquarters, and for the first time in a while, we actually passed out a little form for everybody to put out their questions for the consultants. And it was surprising to me, but we got a lot of questions asking us to address retail sales. So we spent quite a bit of time on retail sales at the seminar, but I figured I'd go over the top 5 quick tips that I can do to help you increase your retail sales. Doesn't matter if you're a big school, small school, multiple school. These 5 things are things we want to train whoever is responsible for generating retail sales. Number 1, it's simple to have add-ons. I'm actually going right off of my notes from this seminar. It's to have add-ons. So if somebody buys a bow, do you offer them a bow case? If somebody buys a comma, do you offer them a comma case? This is very, very, very simple. You see it in every store that you shop at. When you go and you buy your new iPad, you have the opportunity to buy the case that the iPad goes into. When you buy a new cell phone, don't you also buy a special case for the cell phone? So always offer add-ons when it's appropriate. Number 2 is doubling. There's certain instances that it makes sense to buy more than one. I'll give you an example. Sometimes I go to a store and I buy, this is going to sound weird, but I buy 2 pairs of shoes. If I find these shoes that I really, really like, I buy one, then I buy another one because I know they always discontinue the brand or the type that I like. Well, when somebody buys a uniform in your school, sometimes you can double it. For example, right at the point of sign up, somebody buys their uniform, or maybe they got one free, and simply pointing out that a lot of parents or a lot of students don't like to wash their uniforms after every class, they can purchase a second one at a discount, and that way they have time to wash the uniform before coming to next class. Or maybe somebody buys 1 pair of nunchaku or nunchucks, you can offer them the second pair because it makes sense to be able to practice both at a time. So there's certain doubling techniques that make sense on the retail side of things. Next is integrated. How do we integrate product into our schools? We do it through seminars most of the time. So for example, if you sold a bunch of square targets in your school, you probably don't sell that many. But if you offer the square target as part of a coaching day seminar where parents come and learn how to work with their children and how to properly teach them techniques and praise them and correct them, then you'll probably sell more square targets. Same thing with focus targets. What about a double XL bag or a bob? You probably only sell a few of those a year outside of the holiday season. What if you offered a seminar where it came with a bob or a double XL, included a video, the gloves, and you taught a 45-minute or an hour seminar on how to properly work out and use the bag? You would probably sell more. So consider how you can integrate it into a seminar. Next would be package. You've probably heard this a lot. It's very important to package product. Packaging is just like supersizing at McDonald's or offering a bunch of things, a value meal, offering a bunch of things at once to make the sale easier. So instead of selling a Coca-Cola, a fries, and a Big Mac, they make one value meal where all 3 are included. Then there's often another value meal that has even more, which is the Coca-Cola, fries, Big Mac, and a shake or a dessert like apple pie. So the point is package things together. You should have new student packages where when people sign up, they have a new student package to purchase and often give a little discount at it. You could have a weapons package, which includes all the weapons, a sparring package. Don't just offer the sparring gear, offer the sparring gear, offer the bag that goes with it, maybe even throw an upgraded t-shirt in there as well. So you can package those. You can package your black belt training program, equipment, master's club, leadership. Anywhere where people need to buy equipment, you can throw a package together, which ultimately costs more to the consumer for the overall package, but probably less per piece. And then finally, a future sale discount. You see this all the time whenever you go into a Target or an Old Navy. Once you make a purchase, on the back of the receipt, it'll often say, come back in 1 week for 10% off or 20% off a future purchase. Now this is something that you do on a one-on-one basis depending on what people buy. So if somebody comes in and they buy a whole bunch of stuff at your school and they buy a bunch of sparring gear, a bunch of pads where there's not much left for them to buy, which means they won't be purchasing anything for a while, now is the time to give them a 10% off coupon if they purchase something in the next let's say, 15 days. It's only good after that sale. Okay, so that'll spur them to buy more. A great idea to do this is right after the holiday seasons. If you run a holiday sale, people come and purchase everything. They don't need anything else. Maybe you give them a 20% off coupon starting January 1st. So whatever it is, it's a future sale coupon. Retailers do it all the time. So the 5 quick things: add-ons, bow case. Doubling, not just one gi, buy a second gi. Not just one nunchuck, buy 2 nunchucks. Integrate it through seminars. Package it, new student package, and finally a future sale discount.